How's it going, guys? Welcome back to some more Hearthstone, and today I'm going to be starting a fresh arena. I have 155 gold, which is enough to get into the arena, and you'll get to see the entire process from choosing a class to deck building to maybe one or two games if I have enough time. So let's go ahead and get right into it, not waste any time. Forge a deck, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I can pay $2 or 150 gold. I'm going to use the gold because I don't spend money on this game. Alright, so our choices are Priest, Shaman, or Warrior. I'm thinking I'm best with Priest, but Shaman may be a better pick. Most people don't like the Priest just because they feel like they're cheap with the mind controls and the easy ways to win with the light spawn and the gimmicky things you can do like that. I think the Priest is a lot of fun and a really strong class, but I'm going to go ahead and pick Shaman because I do like to play Shaman too. Let's go ahead and pick that. And like I talked about in the last episode, we have our 3 cards to pick from. I'm going to go ahead and take the Alarmobot, just because I'm not planning on building a Murloc deck. It's very specific, and I don't like this card because I'm not going to be making a control deck. So let's take the Alarmobot. Next up is the Stormwind Champion, Stormpike Commando, or the Ogre Magi. I'm going to go with the Stormpike Commando. He's a 5-drop, 4/2, and he deals 2 damage. He's always been good to me. In this case, the Dust Devil is strong, but so is the Silverhand Knight. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Dust Devil. It's a 1-mana, 3/1 with Wind Fury. It does have Overload 2, which means on the next turn I can't use 2 mana. This is a strong card. This card actually might be better, but I already have a 5-drop. Let's take the 1-drop just to keep things kind of balanced. The Fire Elemental is always a good pick because it's spot removal and a big creature. Spellbreaker is really useful. Loot Hoarder is another good creature. I'm going to go ahead with the Spellbreaker. Whenever he comes into play, you can silence a minion. Forked Lightning is very good, and I think it's better than Wind Fury or the Murloc Raider, so I'm going to take that. Spot removal, and removal in general is always really strong in draft. Alright, so we have Ancestral Healing, restore minion to full health and give it Taunt. We have Wind Fury, or we have Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon is a huge problem for a lot of classes because they have trouble getting rid of it, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Next, we have a 4-mana 3/3 that gives a minion Wind Fury. We have Dust Devil, and we have Taunt. We already have a lot of creatures, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Hex, just because removal is good. Here we have the Novice Engineer, the Raid Leader, or the Frostwolf Warrior. I'm not going to pick this one up. I'm thinking between the Novice Engineer and the Raid Leader. I'm going to go with the Novice Engineer. Alright, so we have Lava Burst, Defender of Argus, and Master Swordsmith. Lava Burst is a good card, so is Master Swordsmith, but I'm going to go with the Defender of Argus because you get a lot of value out of him. You do have to have creatures out, but it's usually not an issue. I'm going to go ahead and take a second Stormpike Commando just because I'm not a fan of the 6-drop. 4/5 with Wind Fury is not great. It's not bad, but I prefer this guy. Totemic Might is specific, and I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to go with the Magma Rager or the Wind Fury Harpy. I think I'm going to go with the Magma Rager and try and keep my curve kind of low. Flame Tongue Totem is really too strong to not take. Earth Shock is a great spell. It's a 1-mana, silence a minion, and deal 1 damage to it. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Another Earth Shock or a Lightning Bolt. I think I'm going to take the Lightning Bolt just for some more damage. Unbound Elemental is great, but Bloodlust is, I think, too strong to pass up just because you can really change the tide of things with a Bloodlust. That's about half the deck. Let's grab another Hex just for some removal. Forked Lightning is another really good one. I don't really need the guy with Taunt, and this isn't... it's between the Direwolf Alpha and the Forked Lightning. I think I'm going to take the Forked Lightning. Another Earthshock or Iron Forge Rifleman, Darkscale Healer. I'm going to go with the Rifleman. He's a good small drop that deals damage. In this case, I'm going to take the Argent Commander, just because the Crazed Alchemist doesn't help me that much, and the Wild Pyromancer will be kind of counterproductive because most of my creatures don't have that much toughness or health. So I'm going to take the Argent Commander for a big guy. I'm going to take the Direwolf Alpha here instead of the Bloodfin Raptor. I'm going to shy away from the Wind Fury. Shattered Sun Cleric, always a good pick in Arena. The Amani Berserker's pretty good. I think I'm going to go with that. Alright, so we have a Violet Teacher, Master Swordsmith. I think I want to take the Violet Teacher just because I'm really heavy in the 2 and 3 drops right now. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't really have that many spells, though. I think it would be better to take the Master Swordsmith. Acolyte of Pain is usually a good pick because it's a 1/3 and you almost always get at least 1 card out of it. And if you play it early and you can hit it into a 1/1 or something, you can get even more out of it. So I'm going to take the Acolyte of Pain. Now I'm looking to get some a little more expensive. Let's go ahead and take the Silver Knight, the Silverhand Knight. A second, ooh, I'm thinking second Bloodlust instead of the Silverhand Knight, even though this is a tough decision. I do have a lot of creatures. Let's go ahead and get the Bloodlust. Another Silverhand Knight, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. We have 2 cards left to pick from. I'm going to go with the Novice Engineer, some more card draw. And lastly, Faceless Manipulator is always really good. I don't have any Pirates in the deck, and I don't have any Murlocs, and it's too specific to be useful. So we're going to grab the Faceless Manipulator because he's really strong. So there we go. We have our deck all put together, and let's take it in, see how we do. Hopefully I have better luck than last time. Not that great with the Druid. I am better with the Shaman. I think this will work well. If it doesn't take all day to find an opponent. The way I'm going to run this deck is lots of little guys, Bloodlust trades, Bloodlust kills, and small amounts of control with the spells. And generally you don't really have to have a deck idea for Arena, it's generally just who has more efficient creatures. Silverhand Knight is good, Defender of Argus is strong, anybody who gets you card advantage. Alright, so this is a great play. I'm going to go ahead and drop the Dust Devil on turn 1 because I doubt he's going to have a way to get rid of it. So let's go ahead and do that. He does have a turn 1 play. I'm hoping he doesn't have a way to kill this so I can at least get one swing in with it, but he may have a 1-drop. Nope, nothing from him. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Dust Devil with Overload 2, so next turn I won't be able to do anything. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to kill it Overload 1, it's fine. Alright, and I have no mana this turn, so I'm just going to pass the turn. Next turn I'm probably going to drop down the Acolyte of Pain, or, depending on what he drops, this Ironforge Rifleman. So we got the Spell Power Totem. I'm going to go ahead and drop... It's probably best that I do this. Get something on the board that will net me card advantage. He could Hex it, but I don't think he's going to. That would be a little odd. Mana Tide Totem is very strong and kind of scary, but I'm gonna Spell Break it next turn, negate any draw that he would get out of that. Handle that, and now it's just a 0/3 that doesn't really do him much good. So I'm gonna start beating on him. See if I can get some plays out of him. Next turn I'll probably Amani Berserker and Ironforge Rifleman. Let's see what he does. Bigfoot Foot. He's gonna silence that, that's fine. Let's see. I'm probably going to Alarmobot. I might trade here and just proceed to beat him with this. I think that's good. Yeah, let's trade here. Then I'm going to... Alarmobot's actually not the best because I have Battlecry effects. So let's go ahead and... Amani Berserker. And I'm actually going to Totem here instead of Ironforge Rifleman because leaving this in my hand gives me the option to shoot my own Amani Berserker and turn it into a 5/2. So I'm going to Totem. I got the 1/1, and then I'm going to go ahead and punch him in the face. Probably should handle the Spell Power Totem, but I don't know if he's actually going to use it that to much effect. He's going to kill that. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and Hex this. Take care of that. Then we're going to Direwolf Alpha. Complete misplay there. I should have put it there. Oops.
That was a mistake.
but that's okay. And then I'm going to coin into Totem. Hopefully get the taunt one. Nope, I got a spell power one. That's fine. Gonna take this out, and we're gonna take that out. Just trying to maintain board advantage. He does have the card advantage at the moment, but that's okay. Let's see what he plays. I wish I had gotten a Manatide Totem because that card's really strong. There's Doomhammer. That's unfortunate. It's a lot of damage he can put out with that. Yep, that kind of sucks. So he's going to be able to wipe my board up pretty neatly. Alright. Alright, so I get to draw a card out of that. Not awful. Alright, so he can deal 2 damage with that. Let's go ahead and... I'm thinking Ironforge Rifleman here. Kill that, and then we're going to Shattered Sun Cleric here, so he can't kill it with his weapon. At least not with one swing. If he wants to kill it with a weapon, he's going to have to hit it twice, and he'll take 6 damage, which is fair trade in my book. What's he got? Alright, so he's buffing that up to a 2-3. That's okay. He's going to trade there. That's okay. And then he's probably going to punch me in the face twice. Oh, he's going to hit that. Is he going to hit it again? He is. Okay, so we just took 6 damage to do that. Alright, 2 damage to 2 random enemies, which is great. Gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. Then we're going to Silverhand and Knight.
Ready, sir.
And then we're going to summon a totem. And hopefully it's the Taunt Totem. It is not. It's the Spell Power Totem, which really sucks. I should have done that first. I'm going to trade this off here so he can't kill my Silverhand Knight.
Push forward.
Get rid of that. Not the best hand, honestly. He does have a lot more cards in hand than I do, which is unfortunate. He's getting a lot of value out of this Doomhammer. He's going to kill my totem, and he's probably going to kill my guy. What you going to do with 9 mana? Let's see. Summon a totem. Uh-oh, Spell Power Totem. Alright. So I think I'm going to Hex and then trade there, assuming he doesn't. Oh, well, he's going to do that. And then he's going to kill that. So, not in the best spot. I could play the Alarmobot just to bait out his attack. Or I could draw that. That's also good. And then he could trade there. I'm thinking... Yeah, that's probably good. Let's see. What else could I do? Let's see.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
I'm thinking to Fire Elemental and either kill this and hit that. That's probably the good play. I'm going to do that and kill this. Novice Engineer would be nice just to get some more guys on the board. I'm really going to be grateful when this Doomhammer's gone. That was a really good pick for him. It's a really good weapon. It's a legendary, as you can see. The fact that he got that is just unlucky for me. Not only that he had it in his deck, but that he got it when he needed it. He's going to buff that and probably trade away. Oh, that's terrifying. He's going to punch me in the face and then... Oh, he's just going to punch me in the face. Okay. So he's just trying to burn me down. That's okay. Alright, so his Doomhammer is finally gone, and I have some good cards now. Let's get this.
Ready, sir.
Let's Hex this. Then we're going to Totem. Perfect, the Taunt Totem, so now I can do this. And then next turn, unless he has a spell, he can't get to this. So things are looking up. He does have more cards than me, and this Alarmobot is kind of useless right now. He's going to totem. He got the healing totem, which won't help him right now. He can't do that because I have a taunt. Let's see if he has anything in hand to deal with that. Doesn't seem like he does. I feel like he'd have a pretty obvious play. So he's going to do that. And is he going to pass the turn? Oh, what you got? Alright, he's going to kill that. That's okay. And then he's going to Fin Creeper. So that sucks. And Fairy Dragon. Okay, so we probably want to take out the Fairy Dragon. Alright, so this is perfect. I can kill the Fairy Dragon. I'm thinking I may actually kill this instead. Let's go ahead and totem and see what I get. I got the taunt totem, that's good. Let's do this. Let's go... Best way to do this... Well, I have to kill these two. So I'm going to... trade here. Going to Stormpike Commander this. Hit there. And then I'm going to Alarmobot. If he's paying attention, he'll realize I don't have any cards in hand, and this Alarmobot's not going to do me a lot of good. But you never know what I'll draw at the beginning of my turn. Hopefully he doesn't draw into anything really scary. Ooh, like that. So he's just going to clean out my board. And that's probably going to be game. Just because I didn't get a Forked Lightning, and he did. Good play by him. Let's see what I draw. I can deal 3 damage. Let's get a totem. Just stall. Alright, so I can deal 4 damage. Let's go ahead and kill the Defender of Argus. Just to give ourselves some more time. Probably going to lose this one, though. Making another totem. Oof, that's rough. So he's got clear board presence here. Alright, Novice Engineer, not bad. I get a dude and I can draw another card. Stormpike Commander's not bad because I can do this. Alright, and then I can get a totem, and hopefully it's the Taunt Totem. Nope, it's the Heal Totem. So he's probably going to bop here and enrage this guy. Gonna make another totem. It's going to be the 1/1. Yep, he's gonna do that. That's okay. Now it's big and scary. And the card in his hand was a 5/5. That's not good. So come on, top decks. Magma Rager, not the best. Oh, he healed his minions, so that went away. That's funny. Let's go ahead and see what totem I get. It's the taunt one again, which is good, so I won't die next turn. But, not going to be the best. I could trade this away so he can't hit me next turn. I think I'm going to do that. Trade there. And this is when a card like Bloodlust would be amazing. I'm hoping he doesn't have one. He can't use his totemic power because he already has all 4 totems out. Oh, that sucks. So he's going to kill that, and then he's going to hit me for 6. No, he's going to hit me for 5. Alright, luck of the draw. Let's see what I get. I don't think I have anything. No, I think that's game. Nope, because I play the Fairy Dragon and pop a totem. And I get nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and concede and get started on the next game. That I will save for next episode. It was a good game. He just had better cards than I did. The Forked Lightning and the Doomhammer really won in the game. So, but that's the name of the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, and your opponents sometimes get better cards. So that's all the time I have for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Aaron, and I'll see you next time. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to some more Hearthstone. Last time we built a deck. It's a Shaman deck, and we went up against a Shaman who got much better draw than we did. He had a, what is it, Lightning Storm or whatever that card is that deals 2 to 3 damage to all minions. He had a Doomhammer, he had some really good cards, and we just got outmatched. Still put up a valiant effort, and with better draw we probably could have come back and won. Didn't see either of my 2 bloodlusts, but that's okay. Hopefully we have a better chance this time. Let's get right into it. I definitely feel like I maybe should have gotten higher on the mana curve, but they didn't really affect me last game. He just had enough removal to win him the game. That Lightning Storm definitely won him the game, because if I had dudes and could continue to keep board control, I probably could have come back and won, but that's what happens. We're against a Hunter this time. Hunters are pretty scary and constructed just because they can unleash the Hound combo. Not the best hand. I'm going to throw this Silver Knight back. I'm going to keep one of them. The Earth Shock is good because if he plays, that's not any better. If he plays the little guy that lets him draw cards, I can do a damage to it and keep him from doing that. So he's just going to pass the turn. I have 1 mana. I'm actually going to coin into Novice Engineer to get an extra card, and I have a dude in play. We got a Spellbreaker, which is pretty good because without wasting this, I can silence his Buzzard. Starving Buzzard, I believe it's called. Oh, that's a good card that's definitely going to have to die. So what we're going to do here... Let's see. I'm actually going to play a Direwolf Alpha and trade this off, because that will give him a lot more value than my Novice Engineer will from now on. So now I've got a 2/2 in play and he's got nothing. He's going to go with the Emperor Cobra. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to try my luck with the Totem, see if I can get a Taunt Totem. No, but I did get that. And then we're going to go ahead and silence this minion so he doesn't have that nasty effect. And then he can decide how he trades it. I want to get that 2 damage in there. What you gonna do, Hunter? I'd like to keep the board clear so I can play Magma Rager next turn. What you got? Hopefully it's not a multi-shot. Okay, it's a Cult Master. He's going to trade it away and draw a card. That's fine. I'm going to trade this. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm actually going to deal a damage here and then trade this away. All I paid was 2 mana for the totem. He got value out of it, but we're still doing fine. We have board presence. He doesn't. I'd like to be able to play this Silverhand Knight next turn, but depending on what he plays, I may have to play the Stormpike Commander. Alright, that's fine. He's going to buff that up. That's okay. So I'm actually going to Spell Break here, silencing that, removing his buff and his taunt. That's probably my best play. So let's go ahead and do that. Gonna silence that and trade here. He's probably going to trade his Shattered Sun Cleric for my Spellbreaker, if I had to guess. Interesting choice. He must have something to kill the Spellbreaker. Yeah, okay. So he had something, that's fine. It's going to pop me for 2, that's okay. I'm going to play my Stormpike Commander, actually. I could play the Fire Elemental, killing that, and then next turn Stormpike Commander, Flametongue, or even better, Silverhand Knight Flametongue Totem. I think I'm going to do that, get the most out of my mana right now. And hopefully he doesn't have an answer for this Fire Elemental, but if he does, that's okay. Because Silverhand Knight into Flametongue Totem is a really strong play. That gives me a 7/4 and a 4/2. Okay, so what I have to do first is I may Hex this. I think that would be the best play. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to Hex this, and that would leave me with 4 mana, which would be enough to drop the Magma Rager. Let's go ahead and... So I think I'm going to do that just so I don't lose my Fire Elemental. Actually, I'm going to Totem, and then I'm going to flame. I'm not going to Flame Tongue Totem yet. I'm going to save that. So I'll trade there and see what he has. And then next turn, hopefully I can Silver Hand Knight into Flame Tongue Totem, which would be superb. Alright, that's fine. +2/+2 in taunt, that's okay. Let's see what I draw. That's good. So let's see what we can do here. We can Stormpike Commando, dealing 2 damage to this, and then we can Flame Tongue Totem, making this a 3/1 and trade there. And then we can bop here and leave that as a 6/1. That's probably the best play, so I'm going to do that. Is there any other play I can put here? Not really. I could Faceless Manipulator and take that, but I'm going to save this in case he gets something else. Yeah, I'm going to go Stormpike Commander to here. Then I'm going to Flame Tongue Totem here. And trade there. Then we're going to go like that. And now he has to think about which ones he wants to kill. So things are looking good. I still have a Faceless Manipulator in hand in case he plays something scary. If he has a multi-shot right now, that could be really strong depending on what he hits. Multi-shot, of course, dealing 3 damage, I believe, to 2 random enemies. Okay, so he just has that. Playing it without a beast in play means that I'm doing well. Not super worried about that, because I can trade it off. Let's see how I can do this. I can Faceless Manipulator that to get a 5/4 taunt, and then trade it away here, then punch him in the face for 1. I think that's the best play, so I'm going to do that. Faceless Manipulator, copying the 5/4 with taunt. Now he can't attack me. I'm going to go ahead and play the... I think I'm going to play the Acolyte of Pain. I could play this... let's see. Shattered Sun Cleric. Yeah, I think that's the best play. I'm going to go ahead and... Acolyte of Pain. Trade this off. And then hit him in the face for 8. Still have card advantage, still have board advantage, we're doing fine. Because remember, he's a turn ahead of me, so when he has 3 cards, my turn comes, I'll have 4 cards. So we're doing good. We do have an 8/1 that he hasn't handled yet, and I'm not sure that he has an answer for it. Because I know if I had an answer for an 8/1, that's pretty good. He's going to trade away the 7/4 for a 4/4, and then hopefully he doesn't summon the one with charge. He did, that sucks. That's okay. He's going to bop there, and then he's going to trade there. That's okay. Awesome, that's pretty good. I can Bloodlust here. I think that's the best play. Yeah, I'm going to Silver Hand Knight here.
Ready, sir.
Then I'm going to Bloodlust, because I have to. Trade this away, draw my card, and then hit him in the face for 3. Like I said, these efficient creatures, these 2-for-1s that you get, Shattered Sun Cleric, Silver Hand Knight, things like that, Novice Engineer, those are all really good cards just because you get so much more value out of them. I'm not super worried about that because I drew the Dust Devil. Let's see how we can handle that. We can trade here. How do we want to do this? We definitely need to get rid of this, that's for sure. But we can do this. We can Silver Hand Knight again, giving us more guys to swing with.
Ready, sir.
I think I'm going to Totem, hopefully get the Taunt Totem. Awesome, we got that. So now I can trade here, like that. And then I can... What's the best play here? I may Dust Devil. Try and eke out as much damage as I can. Really just kind of distribute my threats, because there's no one creature right now that's the scariest. They're all equally problematic. His best bet would either be to get rid of this 0/3 or arguably the 6/4, but gonna go ahead and punch him in the face. Okay, so he gave up. Awesome. Efficient creatures and maintaining board control will win you games every time. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the arena. See if we can get another win. This deck's major weakness is going to be mass removal. Any deck with mass removal, you're looking at Mage's Flame Strikes, to a lesser extent Priest's Holy Novas, Blizzards, things like that, are going to be the bane of this deck. Just because it's a weenie aggro deck and any mass removal is going to hurt badly. Or another aggro deck with more efficient trades. Someone who got better draw than me. We're up against a mage, so we do have the Flame Strike to worry about now. I have Arena to mage. Alright, so I'm going second, so this is less good. I'm gonna hold on to these cards. I'm not as happy about the Fire Elemental or the Faceless Manipulator because they're so expensive. I'm gonna throw those back and try and get something cheaper. The Fairy Dragon is gonna be great. Coin into Fairy Dragon is an amazing play against mages because they don't have a really strong way to deal with it. Unless he has a 1-drop. Let's see. Nope. Okay, he doesn't have a 1-drop. That's fantastic. We're going to coin into Fairy Dragon. And that's really hard for a mage to deal with because he can't target it with spells and most mages don't have creatures that early. Turn 1 Fairy Dragon is one of the strongest plays you can make in Arena. Because he's definitely going to take 3 damage. He can't Blizzard until turn, what, 4 or 5, I think? Maybe later. Alright, so he passed turn. He's going to take 3 to the face. Bop there. We're going to Novice Engineer and just try and get as much value as we can out of our creatures. Going to try to not overextend because if he does have mass removal, it's going to be problematic. I'm going to try and make him deal with what's on the board. Okay, so he's going to deal a damage there, that's fine. We're going to play this. Trade away his 2/2 so he can't kill my Fairy Dragon. Bop him there. And then we're going to go ahead and play the Dust Devil. So now he's got 2 threats to worry about. Is he going to handle the Dust Devil or is he going to handle the Fairy Dragon? The right choice is the Dust Devil, but people make bad choices all the time. So we're going to get in a lot of good damage early. Okay, so we had another battle Ironforge Rifleman, which is fine. Okay, good. So we're still going to get that damage in there. We're going to go ahead and Totem just because that's all I can do. And we're going to do this, hit him in the face for 3. And we're going to hit him in the face again. He's probably going to Fire Blast this off, the elemental that is. Let's see what he decides to do. Because next turn I'm going to play this Stormpike Commando and handle this Ironforge Rifleman. Okay, so that's going to get pretty big. Probably going to have to Hex that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we could Hex this and Totem, or I'm thinking a better play might be Silverhand Knight. Our plays right now are Hex the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and Totem, Stormpike Commando this, making this a 4/3, or Silverhand Knight. I think our best bet's going to be Hex Totem, just because this is going to be annoying. So let's do that. Let's Hex, trade, Totem. And we got the Taunt Totem, so that saves us one more turn. I would like to go first at least one of these games. He's probably just going to Fire Blast the 1/1, getting that out of the way, and then trade, or well not trade, just kill my 0/2. Alright, so there's the Magma Rager. That's fine. I'm going to trade my 1/1. Nope, he's going to kill it, so I'm going to Stormpike Commando the Magma Rager. Not a big deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Stormpike Commando here. And then he's going to kill it there, most likely, which is a 2-for-1 trade, which is good in my favor. Unless, of course, he has a Frostbolt or a whatever. Tons of cards he could have. Frostbolt, Arcane Missiles, but nope, he decides to trade it off, and then he's going to play Violet Teacher, which I'm going to Hex, because I don't want to deal with that. So there's the 1/1.
I am ready to learn.
That changes things. Let's see. Actually, no it doesn't, because we can Hex Forked Lightning, and that'll wipe his field. That'll be 4 mana, and then we can drop the Magma Rager, which he will just kill, so that's probably not the best play. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and Hex. Then we're going to Totem. And then we're going to Forked Lightning. There we go. The next turn we'll still be able to play the Silverhand Knight. Not sure what this is. It could be a Vaporize. Could be a Mirror Image. Or a Mirror Entity. Whatever the card that copies the creature you played. But let's see. Mirror Entity is really strong because if I play a Silverhand Knight and he copies it, he doesn't get the Battlecry effect, but he does have a 4/4 that he got for however much mana Mage Secrets are, and his can attack before mine. Okay, the fact that he's playing that without any creatures in play tells me, okay, no, he played another guy.
Must cleanse the Sunwell.
Alright, so that's a lot of stuff that he just played. Let's hope I can draw something good. Alright, let's see. We could Faceless Manipulator this. I think Silverhand Knight's the best play here because he's going to trade there. Yeah, let's do that. Silverhand Knight, and then next turn we can Silverhand Knight into Shattered Sun Cleric. Alright, so he's going to get that. Not a big deal. He doesn't get the Battlecry off of it. But his is bigger than mine, which is unfortunate. We do have 10 more life than he does, but Pyroblast can change that really quickly. Let's see how he trades here. He's going to trade his for mine, because his was... Oh, nope, he's going to punch me in the face. Okay. So he's just going to try and rush me down. He probably has a Frostbolt in hand if he did that. Nope, he was just poking it down. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and... What's the best play here? He can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage, 14 damage next turn. Which is bad. We're going to go ahead and say... Definitely going to trade here because that removes 3 points of power off the board. And we're going to do that by buffing this guy. Trading here.
If you insist.
Then we're going to Silverhand Knight. And trade there. So now we have board presence. And he is down by 1 card. Let's see what he can pull out. He does have 10 mana, and he may have big drops, which I don't really have a way to deal with, because I have used my Hex. So he's going to freeze me. That's okay. Probably going to Stormpike Commando his 1/2 next turn. Alright, so he's going to kill my 4/4. He does have 1 card left in hand, and it's not going to get played this turn. So he's just going to poke me some more, try and get me down quickly. I am getting low, but that's okay. Alright, so we're definitely going to hold on to this. I'm going to first... Let's see what we got. Alright, so we have that. Not a big deal. We're going to go ahead and kill this. Play the Magma Rager to make him kill it. And then that's 12 damage. If he doesn't get rid of these creatures, he's dead next turn because I have Bloodlust. So let's see what he can do next turn. He's almost certainly going to Fire Blast the Magma Rager, just because that's the most effective way to get damage off the board for the least amount of mana. But he could have top decked a Pyroblast and he'll just kill me right now, but there's not much I can do about that. But if he doesn't remove some minions off the board, he's dead next turn. If he tries to go for kill because he doesn't think I can kill him next turn, he's going to have a bad time. Alright, so he's playing that. Punch me in the face. Punch me in the face. Do it. Do it. Do it. As long as he doesn't kill one of my creatures, it's game. Oh, if he doesn't play that card. Alright, that's GG. Let's add up the damage and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 12. That is 19 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 12. 9 plus 12 is 21. I just can't count. Well played, sir. Let's go ahead and drop the Bloodlust. And beat in there for lethal. And that's how you do it. That's what aggro Shaman decks are all about. That Bloodlust is really strong. It turns a position where I was on the verge of losing into a position where I just outright killed him and did 21 damage in one turn with really small creatures. So that's 2 victories for me. And that's also all the time I have for today, guys. So as always, thanks for watching. I'm Aaron, and I'll see you next time.